Welcome back to the Tool Crib. Today we're going to be talking about how to carry your favorite Knipex tool. Now, what I have here on the table are the three of the smaller versions of the Pliers wrenches and the Cobras. Now, they also have an XS version, extra small, that I don't have of either one of these sets. I do have the 10-inch and the 12-inch versions of each of these because these tools here are some of the most useful you could ever own. These pliers are fantastic, and they come with that Knipex guarantee, the Knipex name. I mean, they're just awesome. So on the left, we have the Pliers wrenches. Now, I lean more towards the Pliers wrench because of the type of work that I do. I do a lot of assembly on conveyors and elevators and just general equipment where we're putting together a lot of bolts and nuts, and so I find them to be more advantageous. Now, if you're working more with pipe or round objects, or also these can be used as a great backup to nuts and bolts as well, then you might want to look towards the Cobras. Now, in the EDC community, a lot of people kind of tend to lean towards the smaller versions of these. Either they're going to be the XS or the 125s. Then some people like to go up and get a little bit more capability with the 150s. I personally like the 180s, the 7-inch version. And the reason I say that is because they're very useful. Don't get me wrong. But to me, because I have a bit larger hand, I get more leverage and more. I just get better use out of these particular pliers, the 180 Pliers wrenches. Well, carrying them on a job site can be a little frustrating because the only real feasible way to carry them is in your back pocket. Until now, I have got a product to show you that I just got in, and I have been super impressed with this. Let's take a look. So what we're looking at here is a belt sheath that is designed specifically to custom fit the 8603 180 Pliers wrenches. This is just a phenomenal product. Now, this came out of Poland. There's a leathersmith couple, their husband and wife couple, Marek and Anna, and I apologize. I know I will just absolutely murder their last name, so I'm not even going to do them that disservice. At the end of the video, I'm going to have their card on the screen so that you can check them out. They're on Instagram, they're on eBay, they're on Etsy, and Etsy is where I found this one. And it took about a month to get here. When you consider it's coming out of Poland, that's actually a pretty decent turnaround. So 30 days to get this one, but let me tell you something. For me personally, it was worth the wait. Now, they make these so that you can carry them for right-handed or left-handed. I actually got mine as a left-handed version. I wanted to carry this on my left hip, on my offhand, because the two mainstay tools that are always with me, no matter what, it never changes, will be a Leatherman Surge and a flashlight, usually my Phoenix flashlight. So I wanted this on my offhand, on my off hip side, and it just works phenomenally well. I've only had this for a day or so, but I can already tell that this thing is just going to break in so incredibly well. I am really impressed with the quality, the craftsmanship that comes with this sheath. Now, you can see just how robust too, how they put that extra piece of leather and then they form fit it so that you have, it just gives you a better, it's just so well built. I mean, it's just not going to come apart on you, and then it's all stitched in. It's just beautiful craftsmanship. It really is. It's super strongly built. I love the fact that they were able to do it as a left-hand option so that I can put it on my left hip. The Pliers wrenches are one of those tools that are just, it's one of those things I always want to carry with me, but it's always so cumbersome to carry them, especially the 180s. And I gravitate more towards the 180s because on the job site, because they're more useful. And considering I have a pretty large hand. Now, the 125s and the 150s, they're very useful as well. Now, they do make these cases for all these models too, and they also make a lot of custom stuff. So you ought to check them out with some of their custom stuff as well. I was really impressed with their Cobra and Pliers wrench cases, though. They're just really nicely built. I just cannot praise these people enough. Their craftsmanship is just awesome. I've kind of looked high and low for a good way to carry the Knipex Pliers wrenches, and a lot of times they're just overbuilt. They're real bulky. They just square them off. They're not form fitted. This one is the fit on here is so snug, and they're going to break in so nicely. It's just going to be, it's a little stiff right now, but over time, I can see that breaking in just incredibly well. And I just love how this is built. Now I'm going to put their card up here on the end. I want you guys to go check them out. If you have something that maybe you're looking for a one-off case for, these people might be the ones to get a hold of. I know there's a lot of good leathersmiths out there. I'm just so super impressed that they make a dedicated case for the Cobras and for the Pliers wrenches, because I know this is a tool that a lot of people like to carry, especially on the job site. And I, in particular, love the 180s, and I'm glad I actually have a way to carry it now. It's just a phenomenally good product. And I'm not getting anything from them. I'm just, when I see something that's worth it and something that's good, I want you to know about it. I know a lot of people like to carry these. This is a very, very, very good option. My name is Ben, and you have been watching an overview of a custom fit leather case for the Knipex Pliers wrenches, and made by Marek and Anna out in Poland. And my goodness, is it nice. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.